Hi everyone, it's Claire back again. I'm still wearing the same nail polish that I wore in the last video, which was my October or September, but it arrives in October polish pickup. But anyway, this is the same polish, which is the beautiful neutral holographic with this fantastic green flash. Hats and scarves from Arders Nails. Okay, so in this video I'm going to use the same swatch wheel, but I want to do some comparisons of classic autumn shades. I think I've got some dupes here, possibly, certainly comparisons. So I'm going to go through these three, what I would say are classic autumn shades, fall shades, and see if we've got any dupes here. So I'm going to start off with these two polishes here. Were both sent to me actually. This one was sent to me by Anna over in Germany, and this is Trend It Up number 356, and this one is a green origin, which was sent to me by Amanda the nail polish hound, and this one's called Salt Lake. And they both look, to me I call this a cadet blue. It's a kind of washed out, dusty, mid-toned, grey-toned blue, but they do look very similar. I think perhaps the green origin might be a bit brighter, but I've also got a feeling, from what I can remember, I know I've definitely worn the Barry M, I've got a feeling that the formulas are very different. So this one is the Trend It Up. Yeah, it's quite sheer, but I think it builds up quite well. But it is quite sheer on the first coat. So that's the Trend It Up and the Barry M Green Origin Salt Lake. Let's see how this one compares. I've got a feeling it's more, yeah, it's definitely more opaque. And it just looks completely different. It's kind of like a blue teal. Yeah, it looks completely different. So that's going to have to be built up quite a bit for it to look anything similar like this one in the bottle. They look very similar to me in the bottle, but maybe I got that one completely wrong. Let's see what this one's like on a second coat. But that actually, it's not opaque in one coat. It still would need two, the Barry M. Yeah, but the formulas are completely different. So that's the blue. Let's have a look at this shade next. I've got a feeling that these might be quite similar. That's that dark, dusty blush pink. So it's a kind of mauve, sort of neutral, dusky pink. Rose pink. This one here is Odessa from the Cream collection, and Kat from Arders Nails actually sent me some polishes when I moved house as a welcome gift, and this was one of them. Absolutely beautiful cream. She did actually send me some more, including this one here, which we'll look at in a second, but this one is Felicity. I haven't worn this yet, but it's a beautiful autumn pink. So that is a great formula. It will need two coats, and I think that's going to be quite shiny. Actually, yeah, it will need two coats, but it is a fantastic cream formula, as Arders Nails formulas always are for their creams. And this one is an oldie. This one is Angora Cardi from Essie, which is definitely a classic autumn mauve shade. I think this might be a bit darker. Oh wow, look at that. This is an episode of look similar in the bottle, but absolutely nothing like it on the nail. Wow, I would have thought that these two were quite similar. Maybe not. Oh, I'm losing my touch on my Clare Compares. I don't know. Let's see if they're any different on a second coat. I've got a feeling they won't be. This one, however, does seem really. When I looked at this, I thought I've got an OPI that's quite similar. It's this. I feel as though it's going to be similar to this one, which is Susie Needs a Locksmith, which was the Edinburgh, the Scottish collection. I think it was the autumn collection last year or the year before, maybe, from OPI. So Susie Needs a Locksmith and Felicity look very similar to me. They're not quite burnt orange. They're more of they look more like a persimmon orange. like a bright pumpkin rather than a burnt orange. But let's have a look. Let's see. Felicity. And I haven't worn this one yet, but I have worn Susie Needs a Locksmith, and I really enjoyed wearing that one. Yeah, it's a great formula. I've got a feeling that it's a little bit brighter than Susie Needs a Locksmith. I hope I'm going to at least get one pair that's fairly comparable. Yeah, actually, this is probably the closest of the three, but it is a little bit darker. Just a little bit. Actually, quite a lot. Oh, they are similar. They're in the same sort of colour family, but they're nowhere near dupes, any of them. What am I doing? Okay, let me put a second coat on and see if I can justify me wanting to do these comparisons. Okay, so here is a second coat. I feel a bit more, I feel relieved that I've redeemed myself slightly, although they are not dupes, any of them, but they're a little bit more similar on the second coat. So this is the Trendy Up and the Barry M Green Origins. And the Barry M Green Origins. And on a second coat, the Trendy Up definitely deepened. It's actually a really great formula, really shiny. They do look similar to each other, but the Barry M is just slightly darker. Both great formulas, both great autumn blues. And I must have just forgotten how dark Angora Cardi is, because it's definitely darker on the swatch wheel than it is in the bottle. But that is Odessa from Ada's Nails and Angora Cardi from Essie. Oh, there you go. You can see the colours a bit more there. It's definitely darker, but both great formulas. And then the two oranges here, you can see the Ada's Nails Felicity is definitely a little bit brighter. They're both bright oranges, bright but sort of dusty autumn pumpkin oranges, a little bit brighter than a burnt orange. Both great formulas, actually. I like both of them, so I'm not going to be doing any destashing. But if you are looking for an autumn orange that's similar to Susie Needs a Locksmith and you want to support indies, then definitely head over to Ada's Nails and have a look at she's got some fantastic creams. That's Felicity, and not bad actually in the end. I feel as though they were comparable, if not dupes. So let me know if you've got any of these colours, if you've got any dupes that you can suggest for these beautiful autumnal shades, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.